Thinking about selling your house? Well, here's how the tax side of it works. There are so many urban legends out there about what happens when you sell your house and what tax or no tax might apply. There's an urban legend that if you replace your house with a more expensive house, then you wouldn't have to pay tax on it. It's not true under today's tax law, but it is rooted in an actual tax law from well over 20 years ago. In general, if you had a home and you sold it, if you made money comparing what you had into the house versus what you sell it for, that would be called the capital gain. Now, if you lived in your home a short amount of time, let's say under a year or a year, if you sold it and made a profit, you would have capital gains and it could be taxable. There are two different tax rates for capital gains that can apply in that situation. One is called short-term capital gains and the other is called long-term capital gains. Long-term capital gains rates is always below whatever your normal tax rate is. Short-term capital gains rates is taxed at whatever your current tax rate is. Now here's the good news. Under the tax law passed in 1997, if you sell your primary residence, that's where you live. If you live there 2 out of the last 5 years, you can have a profit on that sale of up to $250,000 as a single individual, which would be capital gains, but all you have to do is report it and you can take an exemption and pay no tax on it. Likewise, if you are married and you sell your primary residence and you lived in it 2 out of the last 5 years, you can sell that at a profit and make up to $500,000 and pay no tax on it. All you have to do is report it and take the applicable exemption. If you hear anything else about the sale of your home, it's probably not the truth, and you should look up the current rules. And the rules do change every so often. I think the last change was 1997. And folks, for daily IRS updates, tax tips, and everything small business, mash that like button, share, and follow. And if you yourself are looking to save thousands of dollars on your small business taxation, head over to myfavoritecpa.com or send me a DM today.